morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Would You Rather, the hard-hitting series that asks the real questions like Xbox 360 or PS3. That was actually the first one that was up here when I went into it, so I just skipped off that one because that one was dumb. So the next one that was right after that is, would you rather have the ability to pull out of your pockets the exact change needed for any purchase? Or would you rather have the ability to discreetly read minds? Okay, that's a bit weird because they have nothing got to do with each other at all. The ability to discreetly be able to read minds. Like, be able to read them and no one really know about it. Like, someone's over there thinking something and you're like, I know what they're thinking. They're thinking about sandwiches. That kind of thing. Have the ability to pull out of your pockets the exact change needed for any purchase. See, this gets weird because most of the purchases I make are online these days. And this doesn't really seem like it counts that. I could pull out the change I need for any purchase, but I still wouldn't actually be able to purchase it because I need a card and I need online transactions and all that. And most of the stuff I buy, I can't just walk into a store here in town and buy. So, I mean, this is still fantastic. You could just buy anything for anybody, anytime, ever, within reason. Walking down the street, someone is hungry and they're like, oh, please spare some food, I don't have any money. You're there to the rescue. Or to be able to read reading minds then is as much as I would love to be able to read minds, I think it would fucking drive me bananas. I think it would drive me insane to be able to read people's minds. It'd be fun for like a year. And then after a while, I don't know, knowing what anybody is, could you turn it off? I know. I feel like I could do more good with this one. This one is like a superpower. I guess so is this one. But this one I feel like would actually have more actual value in the world. This one is kind of a selfish one. I guess you could use it to your advantage. But whatever, it's answered, it's over. I answered blue. Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes or be in a cage with a honey badger in line for 20 seconds? I will have the toe, please. I would not like to be in a thing with any of those, because the honey badger would not care about the lion and would go straight for your gonads and mess you up. No, I know the majority of you picked this, but no. I've played Far Cry. I know what honey badgers can do. Would you rather live in a homeless shelter with internet access or live in an amazing home isolated from any outside contact? Like ever? Is it just in the house? Living in a homeless shelter, it's not bad. It's just that I'd have to share that with everybody then. That's not my house. That's not my place. I'd have internet access, but I couldn't really do what I want. I couldn't do this if I was there, but I'd have no internet here. But does that mean I could just do what I want in the house and then just like go to Starbucks and use their internet? Because probably this one. I'd have an amazing house, and then I'd invite everybody from over here and turn my house into a homeless shelter. Perfect. And I'd bring the internet access from that over. Do everything you would want in those 5 minutes or call your family. I'm skipping this one. That's dumb. Do everything you would want in those 5 minutes. That doesn't even really make any sense. Or call your family. Ooh, spooky. Be a piece of toast for a day without moving, or be a toaster and get used frequently. The toaster. I'd rather be the toaster than the toasty. Piece of toast just lying down there on the ground, not moving, I would go insane. Do you know how animated I am all the time? I'm always flailing arms all about the place. And I'm so bouncy and like, I'm always bouncing my legs and everything. Plus, being a toaster, I would actually be useful. Being a slice of toast on the ground for a day, that benefits nothing. I'd be looking up at the ceiling all the time. Or, God forbid, I'd be one of those buttered slices that's face down. And I'd get nothing out of it. At least a toaster, I'd feel like what it's like to burn something. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long? See, winning the lottery, it depends on what lottery you're winning. Because some lotteries are like a couple of million euros, pounds, dollars, whatever. Powerball or Euro Millions are hundreds of millions and dozens of millions and that kind of thing. So it's a bit different. Winning the standard lottery is a couple of million euro when I was growing up. And that's a lot of money, but when you consider in tax and all that kind of stuff, it's not really as much as living twice as long. If you live twice as long, you could probably save that amount of money in that time. But you'd also be able to do more, I don't know, you could put that money to really good use in half of that time. But I feel like living twice as long, I have so much to give. I have so much to give, and I have so much I want to do, and I have so many people I want to meet, and I have so much positivity that I want to share that I feel like living twice as long, I could do more with that than winning the lottery. If I won the lottery, I could actually do a lot of good with that as well, but I don't know. I feel like I could put more into the world with this. Would you rather have a monster truck or have a chariot with horses? Monster truck, duh! Chariot with horses, it's like going back in time. Chariot with horses can't drive over other cars and make you feel like a boss. It would make me look cool, but a monster truck is a monster truck. I had toys of monster trucks when I was younger. It'd be so cool to be in one of those and feel that power bouncing over everything. Would you rather always look 8 months pregnant or always have a black eye? Okay. Will they always rather look like I have a bloated belly? Or, in my case, because I can't become pregnant, I would just look super bloated or fat to a lot of people, and then everyone would come up and be like, what's up with your belly? Or always have a black eye. I feel like the black eye. Black eye is more cosmetic than anything. Always looking 8 months pregnant would actually be like an addition to your body that's also uncomfortable. Because you have this 8 month pregnant belly going around with you that's kind of always in your way. And you'll always look that way. So it's not like exercising will reduce that or anything. And like trying to sit down, trying to go to bed, trying to... Like, it's just... It gets in the way of things. Black eye. As most people said. Plus then, if you had a black eye, you could go around and you'd be like, every conversation you'd be like, you should see the other guy. Haha. And always look like a badass. Or always look like you get your ass beat. Would you rather be emo or be gothic? Okay, see now this is where classification has to come in, because I don't actually know what falls under each of these headings. Like, the actual definition of... You can hear emo and you can hear gothic, and versions of them come to mind, but they're very similar versions in my head. So I don't know what the actual classification is. Okay, so emo, well, I knew they came from music. Emo stands for emotionally hardcore, or emotional hardcore, type of punk rock music that evolved from Washington, D.C. in the mid-1990s. Emo or emotional hardcore was attempted by a number of bands, blah, blah, blah. Goth is associated with gothic rock, a musical genre that emerged in the late 1970s as an alternative music characterized by dark music and introspective and romantic lyrics. I think emo. I think I might have listened to more songs that are classified as emo than gothic. And I'm purely going on this by musical standpoint because I don't really know anything else beyond that, so emo, I guess. I don't know. Do I have to put my hair over like this and make it black and also put like eyeshadow makeup on? Is that it, or is that goth? See, I don't know. Hence why I didn't know how to answer. Would you rather be barefoot for the rest of your life? Hey, I'm barefoot right now. Or wear Crocs for the rest of your life? People give Crocs a bad rap. People also like, Crocs are so ugly. Oh my god, you wear Crocs? They're not that bad. They're functional. They work. They're a good solution. They're a nice fit between shoe and barefoot. It's a nice happy middle. They got married. They had nice kids. Being barefoot for the rest of my life, it wouldn't be that bad going around town, but after a while, you'd start to develop really bad issues with your feet. And what if you wanted to go somewhere then that has rougher terrain? Wearing Crocs indoors and around and all the time would suck. But at least my feet would be safe. So, croc me up. Crocodile Dundee. Crocodaka. Would you rather find out that you swallowed a spider in your sleep, find out your waiter had spit in your meal? Well, I'm pretty sure this has happened already. People say that this happens already, and it probably has happened, and if that has happened, I'm less weirded out by me swallowing a spider than I am swallowing someone's spit. I know, some people out there are gonna be like, are you fucking crazy? I don't like spiders. They're weird, they're gross. There's one up there right now looking down at me. Actually, there's two. Hey, dudes! Guess I shouldn't leave my window open. I don't know. Find out a way. See, I have a weird thing with like spit or snot or vomit or something like that. Sometimes seeing it, but oh, it's going to make me gag now. But knowing that somebody else put that in my food, no. See, I am going to gag, so I'm going to go with the spider because that's the thing that I've already kind of assumed happened already, and I feel like I'm lovely to every waiter that I meet, and they're not going to spit in my meal. Mainly because I had to do this stuff as part of the hotel management course that I did. And anybody who works in the service industry, I have such a deep understanding for what they go through now. Anytime I'm in a hotel, I always feel so bad for the people who have to come in and clean my room and who have to like work at reception and everything, because they're always so positive and so like, hey, how was your stay and everything. And I know how hard that is to keep up, so hang in there, dudes! Would you rather control your dreams or watch them the next day? I'd rather control them. If I watch them the next day, then I'm just watching weird, fucked up, abstract nonsense that probably makes no sense and I get no benefit out of other than, really? Did I think that? Plus, I don't think you can actually watch a dream. Your brain works in a weird way that when your dreams actually happen, they're not chronological. Stuff's kind of just happening. It's just synapses firing and stuff being put into your head and pictures. It's not actually like an order to anything at all. And that's why dreams are always so messed up. But controlling my dreams could bring some sort of order to them. But then, if I'm controlling my dreams, I'm in that scenario. I'm in that situation, I'm controlling it, I get to do what I want, and then it feels like I've experienced it. So if I'm in a dream and I want to fly, I can actually feel like what it's like to fly. I can actually experience that. If I watch my dreams the next day, if I watch a dream in which I did fly, but don't remember the dream, but then get to watch it, it doesn't feel like I actually flew. So I'd rather be able to control them and actually experience that thing myself. Imagine what it's experience what it'd be like to eat so much pizza that you'll never get full. That's a great dream. Yeah. Would you rather live on normally or have every would you rather on this site come true? Would you rather eat your favorite DVD in 20 minutes? I don't know why a time frame is important here. Or eat 100 tissues in 20 minutes. Ah! Oh! I can't. The thought of tissue touching my teeth is making me want to grind them. Oh! And I was going to put my shirt in my mouth and then I was like, no, the fabric there is going to remind me of the tissue. Ah! I need it to stop. Do any of you have that feeling? Where you feel like wood rubbing against your teeth? Oh, it's driving me insane right now. I'm literally like curling my toes and balling my fists. Or like cotton rubbing against your teeth. Or the feeling of like scraping a super glossy photograph. Oh, it's driving me insane. What is that feeling? Why is that a reflex? Why is that a thing that some people have? Is it just those types of things as well? Or like, I'm curious. If you have any stuff like that, let me know. Write a comment about it, because I want to know what other things trigger that response in people. The feeling that makes you want to like grit your teeth. Favorite DVD, I can buy a new one. Oh, I don't want the tissue in my mouth. Which is a fucked up thing to do, yeah. Like, yeah, eat sharp shards of plastic versus something that will actually just break up in your system and degrade. Yep, smart choice by me. Guess we know that I'm dying if that actually comes true. Would you rather have extreme narcolepsy or have a bad case of Tourette's? Oh, I don't know. Well, first off, I don't know the ins and outs completely of each condition. I know Tourette's is more than what people think it is. I know a lot of people think Tourette's is just shouting out horrible things to come into mind, which, sure, can be a part of it, but I know Tourette's is also like twitches and spasms and stuff that you can't control that your body does. Narcolepsy then is when you fall asleep uncontrollably at any time. So to have extreme narcolepsy, that's not only inconvenient, I feel like that's dangerous. Well, I don't know enough about Tourette's to know if, but it's a bad case of Tourette's versus an extreme case of narcolepsy. I don't think they're comparable, but I think I'd rather have the Tourette's. I don't know. I don't even know if either can be controlled or if there's any sort of like remedy to either of them. Yeah. I think I'd rather just rest. That's very interesting. The 49 versus 51. Because I'm just thinking, if I have extreme narcolepsy and say I'm doing something somewhere, like I'm walking down some stairs and then I fall asleep. And then I fall down the stairs, I could break my neck and die. Or if I ever end up getting my license and driving a car, I don't think I'd be allowed if I have extreme narcolepsy. I don't know. That's just my reasoning. As always, I'm very curious to see how you guys react to these things. Or your reasoning behind them. Because it always sparks such a cool set of circumstances in the comments every time something like this is posted. Because somebody comes out with some piece of information then, and I'm like, I did not think of that when factoring in this at all. It always just blows my mind. Would you rather have uncontrollable ear hair or have uncontrollable nose hair? Nose. I feel like, because I'm a hairy individual anyway. I have hairy arms, I have hairy legs, I have a hairy ass, I have hair on my face, I have the hair coming out of my nose already. I know, I feel like trimming my nose hair kind of has just become sort of a habit at some point. Having uncontrollable ear hair, I don't want that. I don't have it now. I don't want it. At least this is a happy familiar. Would you rather work for Apple and know all of their secrets or work for Google and know all of their secrets? I feel like Google knows more about people than Apple does. Apple's secrets are like, cool, you managed to make that work in such a tiny device. Yay. But they also have their maps and they have their Siri and all that kind of stuff. But Google also has those things, and some would argue that theirs is better. Google's voice search, the OK Google or the Google Home, is way better than Siri. I have both. It's fucking way better. And Google's maps are far and away better than Apple Maps. And then Google has their search engine, which I feel like is just bombastic. But if I know Google's secrets, it means I know YouTube's secrets. So then I could divulge all the secrets. Not use them for myself. I wouldn't use them for any sort of like, well, maybe just to see if it worked. If I learned their secrets and how their algorithm works, I'd do some things to try and test and see if it works as some sort of experiment. And people would be like, why is he uploading weird, like, giraffe Bambi crossover Let's Plays? And then I'd be like, little did you know that giraffes and Bambis were the keywords that made everything work. And then I could come out and have, like, a week later, I'd be like, I did a social experiment. It worked. I figured out the algorithm. I am Google Jesus. I feel like that would be fun to do. Learn Apple secrets. Oh, boo. No one cares about Apple, even though I have an iPhone, but boo. Google secrets would be far more interesting. I could finally learn how the deep mind works. Their AI thing that's freaking everybody out. That'd be cool. Yeah, Google. Yeah, of course. 66% of people picked that. If there's another 6 there, that would be the devil. And you know who the devil is in this situation then. It's Google. Irrefutable proof. Here's a good one to end on. Would you rather always have messy, unkept hair or always have stains on your clothes? Well, my fellow people here watching this video, I am a beautiful exhibit of A, B, and C all together. Stains and messy bastard hair. Life is great when you don't give a shit. No, seriously though, I don't have that many stains on these clothes today, actually. Well, stains just happen. I'm a messy eater. I eat super quickly. And I get food everywhere all the time. Every time we make food here at home, I always have food that has escaped my plate. It's like my food is afraid of me and it's trying to get away. And my hair, it's way too much effort to style your hair every single day. I don't wanna. I'm happy with the way I look. I'm not. Well, the only thing that bothers me is when my hair starts to creep down like this and I have to touch it and get it out of my face. Because it starts like tickling my forehead and I don't like that. And then everyone posts it to me and they're like, Jack thinks he's so pretty because he's always touching himself. No! It's more of a functional thing than it is a, ooh, I think I'm so great. But yeah, just keeping my hair in manageable condition is too much work. I don't have any hang-ups about how I look. If people accept me for the way I am, I accept me for the way I am. I don't care. But which one do I pick? Maybe this one. Maybe someone will think that there's some sort of charm to having unkept hair. Nobody thinks there's a charm to having stains on your clothes. People just think you're dirty. If you have unkept hair, people will be like, wow, he's so scruffy. Hey, well, that does it for this episode of Would You Rather, and I have a good one to leave you guys on. Would you rather eat pineapple on pizza or never eat pizza again? For those of you out there who like pineapple on pizza already, okay. For those of you out there who don't eat pizza, don't like it, or can't eat pizza, okay. This is more for the people who don't like pineapple on pizza. I need an answer. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss. And bye bye all out. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys so much. See all you dudes. Somebody come to me recently and be like, wait, he says high fives all around at the end? I thought he was just speaking a different language.